Hi, this totally isn't what it looks like. I am totally not a furry. Um, or maybe I am. I don't know, but I'll explain. Um, when I was little, I used to watch Kung Fu Panda a lot. I used to watch Madagascar a lot. I used to watch Ice Age a lot. I used to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks a lot. And that influenced my art a lot. So, because of all those wonderful movies I used to watch, I became an artist at a young age, drawing a lot of animal characters. But then my dog was also a big influence on my art too. I would make a lot of characters inspired by her. I would make a lot of tiger characters. I would make a lot of Papillon characters. I would make a lot of um butterfly characters, dragon characters, fairy characters, all kinds of characters. You name it. I was into making characters all the time when I was younger, and a lot of them were animals because, as a little kid, you love animals, stuff like that, and as I grew older, that never changed. So, and then when I started posting on YouTube and on the internet, I would get comments saying, "Are you a furry? Are you a therian?" and stuff like that. And it would just kind of get to me like, am I? I don't know. However, I have reached out to a fursuit maker who does make fursuits. That's kind of weird to say that. Of course they make fursuits. Why would I say it like that? Anyway, and I wanted to make my fursona squishy into a fursuit. So when the time comes when I publish my book, Window Elementals, I could, advertise my book in my fursuit. That makes me sound like a furry, doesn't it? Listen, I have nothing against furries or therians. I'm just worried that if I say I'm a furry, people are gonna pick on me because I used to get sometimes get rude comments asking if I'm a furry, and I would even get asked in middle school if I was a furry, and people wouldn't be so nice to me about it. I should have mentioned that before. And I swear every time I do get comments on my YouTube, I get very anxious because I'm always scared it's gonna be a hate comment. But that's besides the point. What was I gonna say? Does it ever happen to you where you forget what you're gonna say, but then like 2 minutes later or like 10 minutes later, you remember what you're gonna say? That happens to me a lot. But I wouldn't really say I'm a furry per se. I just like to make animal characters and tell stories about them. But then I feel like a lot of furries do that. So maybe I am a furry, but I just don't think I am a furry. I just don't know. I just don't know if I am a furry or if I'm not a furry, if I am a furry, if I'm not a furry. I don't know. I mean, does it really matter though? I'm just, I'm questioning. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble and have a great day.